Hi my YouTube friends. I usually make some videos about book in my TikTok account, but I want to expand more. I watch a lot of YouTube about book reader that reviewing a book and make a video of it. And today I want to give it a try, so finger crossed. Okay, the first one is My Brilliant Friend from Elena Ferante. Personally, I think this book is the type of genre that I think it might be boring because the topic is about friendship and family, and I didn't read much about books that have that topic. It turns out I love this book so much. I feel so relate at the conflict of two best friends, Lenu and Lila, and I adore Lila so much. She's the type of girl that when I was a child, I will look up on her. She's so brave, so smart, and there's something in her that really gave her a unique charm. In this book, other than love, jealousy, and the competitive between friendship, there's also how a toxic environment really affect how a mind of a child will affect. And I feel like this book really speaks my honest voice of mine. The second book is The Path Made Clear by Oprah Winfrey. I think that this book is beautifully written by the thoughts of many people. This book have a lot of perspective, not only Oprah herself, but also the people through her interview. This is the book about finding a true calling in your life. Every job, every chapter could be our true calling, so you have to be very sensitive about how you felt. Once the thing gives you a true spirit, that might be a sign that's why you are here, that's why you are being born, and that's why God created you. And of course, this book cannot be read just once. I will go back to this book again whenever I felt lost or I feel like I cannot find my purpose again. So this book is really kind of a reminder for me. And the third book is Coming Up for Air by George Orwell. I feel like coming up for air, let us see the funnier side and the more ironic side from George itself. He jokes about real things that happen around us, like how society tends to provoke us to see people with the bigger bodies differently. One part I really love this book is how Orwell criticized the way we live after the war. War itself takes so much freedom away, destroy our childhood sense of safety and replace it with the fear and chaos. George Bowling himself, he loved fishing so much when he was a child. But as he grew up, he forgot and abandoned it, all because adulthood drowned him into a meaningless busyness. It made me reflect that we are not actually different from George. We forgot the little things that makes us happy because we are chasing something that never ends. The fourth book is White Nights by Fyodor Dostoevsky. White Nights tells a story about a dreamer who feels lonely in his real life. He escaped into his inner world because for him, dreams feels more alive than the reality itself. I think this book is just not about a loneliness, it's about longing and hope to finally feel alive in this world. I think Nastenka become the trigger for that hope. Meeting her really wakes up the part of him. Through her, she start wanting something that more than just a dream. I also think there's a reason why the entire story takes the atmosphere of the night. We know that nights are usually when we are in the dreaming place. And ironically, during this night, the dreamer feels more alive. Well, he actually didn't realize that he created another dream. So, Nastenka is his reality. That's a very Dostoevsky paradox. I call this as the paradox of a dreamer. And the ending of this book is actually reflect how brutally of waking up. Okay, the last book is Man Tiger by Eka Kurniawan. In Indonesia, we call this Lelaki Harimau. Reading Man Tiger is such an exciting experience from the beginning to finish chapter. Eka built the story with such a perfect precision for me. It revealing the truth layer by layer and the narrative itself being slowly opened and guiding us toward understanding the murder committed by Margio. So Margio himself is a portrait as a gentle and loving man, but this novel shows that even the kindest person can still carry the deeply rooted, almost primitive instinct of a man. It represents how burdens and a disappointment passed down through generations. I think that this book wants to tell us that we are all a part of a tiger pack. And our family is our tiger pack. The novel blends love, mythology, and violence into something that hauntingly human. So I think that's all. These are the books that listed to be my November favorite. I love this book so much and I think that you guys have to read it too. I hope you guys like it, so bye bye!